Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to LEGO Star Wars 3, The Clone Wars. Looks a little dark right now, I don't know why. Uh, Another day, another dollar, I suppose. We're slowly, very slowly approaching the uh, point of 2 million to purchase things. So we're on the dead moon of Antar, and we've got 4 levels before we get back to Genosis, and then I think after that point we unlock some more things to go back to doing the other teams assaults, the Empire assaults, or whatever it's called. And after we do all of those, then we'll be finally done with these real-time strategy levels, which have just no reason to exist at all. I mean, I suppose one can only assume that the real-time strategy levels were created first. That was 100% what this game was going to be. Maybe it wasn't even going to be a Lego game. Or it got the Lego license, but it wasn't going to be anything like what we've seen before. That then makes a little bit more sense if they were given, say, a month to get the game into its final condition. They can't make any more changes after that month. Then maybe they would really rush to seems like we're destroying statues again. Like, maybe at that point they would really rush to put in the Lego levels, the regular Lego levels we've seen. So I need to kind of figure out what's going on here. I have this red one, and then I have this, which is a pain. So I need to run back here, and I'm not sure if I have enough time for this. Alright. So let's collect all of these, and that gives me about 20,000. That tells me I can't spend that. So now we know where one is, and if we could build up to maybe a torpedo launcher, but I'm not even sure there's enough things going on here. Let's hit this, and then hit this, and as we're firing, we'll collect the studs. A lot of these levels, the timing is just oddly low. Alright, that's not what I was gonna do. Why could I not build? That seems strange. So this one I could destroy, but I've got to destroy the shield here first. And that means I'm going to have to be careful. Darn it. That's exactly what I didn't need to have happen. Let's move forward. Alright. So I need now, with the 8 minutes and 50 seconds to go, I need to kill these guys and then pull this down again and then run over here And I'm gonna hopefully do enough damage to get this guy to jump out of the seat. And then come this way and stretch to that. And the game locks up. Now I do want to point out that the game is doing better than Lego Indiana Jones 2. It seems like these Lego games kind of randomly change their how much they lock up. So the idea that it was possibly a system or a bug that they're just not aware of kind of gets thrown out the window, because it just can't possibly be the case. So again, I need to pull this out. And then I need to rush over here. Hmm. Seven minutes. And I need that vehicle, which drove the other way, so let's go ahead and ignore that vehicle for a while and instead focus on this. This is interesting because it's not on a circle at all. It's just sitting there. So clearly the game wanted... Where'd the shield go? I swear there was a shield. Yeah, I can't see it. It's too blue, too light blue. Alright. So this is a similar issue where we need to destroy the protector. We've got 6 minutes. There we go. Let's see, I don't know if it's worth my time to sit here and in the remaining 6 minutes try to bring about a torpedo that probably wouldn't work that fast or that well. Alright, this is about as good as we're gonna get. And then this. Darn it. Might as well just kill this guy, but I can't even hit him. Ugh. Seriously. Moving on. Alright, now what I need to build is this. I have more than enough to build it. And now in the remaining few minutes, I've got to get this vehicle, which is not the fastest vehicle in the world, safely to the location in the top right left. Let's see. Top right, not left. And get your right and left. Now, what's interesting about these spider walkers is, one, it doesn't have 8 legs, so it's not really a spider either. Arachnid. And 2, alright, let's see if we can just hit it from this far distance. There we go. That saved us a lot of time. they awkwardly walk. They walk very awkward, and it's hard to turn, but whatever. Not a bad level in comparison to some of the really awful levels we've done. We got it done, and it took us 10 minutes, and at this rate, it'll be 40 minutes possibly. And so we have the super battle droid as a character that's unlocking. Are we unlocking things that we would have had to purchase otherwise? I don't really believe that. Like, that doesn't seem likely at all. I imagine for the characters we have seen around, walking around the two ships, that those all seem to be just extra characters with no special abilities or anything. I'll tell you, it's not been a great day for content ID and copyright stuff. I've been talking about it a lot because it's been happening a lot, particularly with the Lego series. And I'm glad to only be a few more games in before the series is over. And I'm certainly going to give it a lot more thought if I cover a company that is just very much built around licensing movies and things, because if their goal is to license things, they're probably not going to treat me greatly with content ID. Maybe not. It's really actually a little hard to tell. Some companies are great, some companies are absolutely awful. I'm gonna have to be careful to collect more studs next time. Let's see. Let's go ahead and let's see. We got a shielded gold unit here, and the goal is to build an escape pod. So I'm gonna try and see what I can do without also getting overcommitted. That part of the problem here is I don't want to end up wasting a lot of time trying to build something in a circle that doesn't have a quick or good chance to be able to build anything. No barracks? Alright, fine, build a cannon. All I need is something built there. It doesn't matter what it really is. This one, I'm stretching the camera to see what is over here. It's not worth doing that until I can get the spider walker with the laser. I'm not going to be able to take the gold people out. So we'll take this guy out. Get all these studs. Next, this, and here we go. And next, let's see. Break this. And let's go get the studs so we can afford everything. And destroy this. We've got 12 minutes, and I don't really see a reason why this wouldn't succeed quite nicely. Build a shield generator for 10,000. Come over here, destroy this one. Let's go get the studs. I'm still trying to collect studs, so a net extra 100,000 would be appreciated. Ray shield, we'll go ahead and build a ray shield right there. And what that didn't help me with these over here, but that's alright. So this next area, I need to destroy these two things, and I can destroy this the slow way, but I need a vehicle, and so it's probably worth it more to just find a speeder. And let's go see what vehicle we can steal. Well, you know what? We can probably just build a cannon for 5,000 and do this. This one now, just make sure this actually hits, and it does. Got it? And so that was 5,000 studs well spent, I think. There is certainly something to the concept of spending your studs and it being a little bit painful in the gameplay because of that. Just in the general idea of, oh, you probably don't want to end up spending studs. I want to get on this vehicle and I want to speed this way, and then before the shield goes back up, fire and miss. So I'm gonna have to probably blind fire a little bit. Let's leave this area for a moment and hit this. Forget it. You know what? We'll just build another one. Torpedo, 20,000. Fire. Why is this not working? It worked that time. And is that enough to build it? Yes, it is. And we're done. Seems kind of boring that it's a 10 count. I would say a 5 count would probably work better. Because more than often. And look, the game is back to spinning the gold bricks. Like, entire functions visually in this game crash. And it doesn't crash the whole game. This is my speculation I'm saying here. But clearly, for an entire day there, before I exited out, the game was not spinning the gold bricks at all. And now it's back to spinning the gold bricks. And I just have no idea. I don't even know what's going on. I have the feeling that some of the programs here are being held together by like duct tape and spit, really, to use a colloquialism. Maybe it very much might be the case that there's just some kind of emulator running, like right between this. Maybe this game is made for the Xbox 360 or the PlayStation, and they're just running some kind of proprietary emulator that pretends like it's an Xbox 360 or a PlayStation or even maybe a 3DS, and tricking the PC into thinking that's what's going on. I mean, that really would be an extreme way to port a game. Very odd if that was the case, but it might also explain just some general weirdness. And I don't have any studs. So I need several thousand studs. Which is faster, staying in the vehicle or hopping out? I really don't know. All I need is a speeder, actually. I can succeed rather well here. Where is everything? So, are there going to be any speeders in this level, or have they specifically taken them out? Like, I'm not seeing any speeders right now. I guess I can't turn down the speeder. So, because there's no actually stopping me from taking those from him, I guess this is all gonna be a rush now. Let's go ahead and build something here. Alright, so I put down this shield, and this will be an easy get. So just have to hit this, and then hit that, and then hit it again, and then we're done. And we'll take all these studs. Build that. And next. So I just don't want my speeder to crash. That's more than enough studs to build something, and what do we want? We'll build the laser thing, and just in case we end up actually needing it. And I've noticed that there's another missile right here, so this level clearly is designed around that concept. Like, this is totally what they wanted. Trying to get in between two shields and getting stuck. Come on, fire. Collect more studs. Build a shield generator. And I missed all those studs. We have 10 more minutes of gameplay. Oh, come on, is there really not? Man, these speeders seem to magically just appear off screen. Alright, here we go. We've got another one over here. take this. Now, this may prove itself to be a bad move on my part. Let's say ray shield this direction. And see, that's gonna protect this ray shield. Oops. Hit my microphone there. So we need we need to destroy one more. And I think it would probably be pretty easy just to do this. And break this one. And then we can build from here. Oh, come on. Lock in and fire. And see, that may seem counterproductive, but it actually isn't. Because now I can just build my own. And nothing's protecting that one. So we'll take all these studs. At 225,000, we've hit the point. I believe we've hit the point. I just did spend 50,000. I think we're over 2 million at the end of this level. And that means we can run to the other ship and get the score multiplier. Score times 4. And we can finally start to make some real progress here. Yeah, we're over. And there's no real reason why we have to access the things from this point. So we can just run around to the other ship and access things from that point. What I mean by that, because that was a bunch of non-descriptive words, is I don't have to actually access it from this panel. We can go to the other ship and use that panel. So we just need to go by score times 4. Now, the problem is score times 6 and score times 8. I don't know exactly where they are. I know they're somewhere. And I'm not even certain I know what score times 4 is, but I'm pretty sure I do. I'm almost 100% certain it's not on this ship. So that one's for purchase, so I'm not going to take that one for sure. Because that would be silly to spend the money I've just worked so hard to collect. Hop in, come over here, fly to the other ship. And see, if you just want to get to the other ship, you're gonna take a good 10 seconds at least just to fly there, let alone locking in and watching another 5 seconds of a landing. Yeah, what I'm noticing particularly about this game and the lagging is that it's more of a lag and less of a lockup. So they are working on it. Arguably not succeeding at it, but working on it at least. Still not certain how you... And it may turn out that that red brick that's getting pointed at is actually not there. I don't think this is the right place because there's no red brick marker here. Keep on running, game. Keep on running. But we still have more real-time strategy. Don't worry. this, in comparison, is worth looking at, because just like how much it costs for the score times 10, because it is a massively high number. We wouldn't get anywhere close to the number if it wasn't for the fact that I guess I am just wasting my time right now too, though. But let's see. Let me hop in here and hit B. Score times 10 is 40 million. That's a lot. That is a lot to have to purchase. Alright, I'm looking for one of these guys that I can switch into without purchasing anything. And see, we've got another item that it probably is there, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up ending up in that place after something happens. Come up to this point and grapple. And I hope this is score times 4. This is score times 6 at 10 million. So the next one we have to get is 10 million. That is still a massive amount. I'm wondering if this would unlock something. So if that's score times 6, then where is score times 4? Where are you hiding, game? See bounty hunters and all of that. Like, still don't have that. I know we've seen score times 4, so it's not a matter of it's somewhere that we can't reach. It's just a matter of remembering which of the red bricks. And I guess inherently this points out the kind of fallacy of having a red brick detector is if it doesn't just let you come down here and purchase it, which is what they eventually did. Is they eventually just came back and said, if you unlock it, if you do the actions to unlock the red brick, then from any point you can just purchase it in the menu. Similarly, if you unlock the here we go, score times 4. If you unlock and we now know there is no score times 3, that's good to know too. If you unlock the characters in some of the games, you can just purchase them. I think Lego Marvel Superheroes takes it to even a further extreme, where you don't even have to unlock the characters, you can just purchase them from the menu whenever you feel like it. And yeah, I know we've done that before. We've just gone through a character select and played through them all. So score times 2 plus score times 4 cross multiplies to score times 8. So now when I get 100,000 studs on an average level, which, you know, sometimes I get a little less, sometimes I get a little more. That that 100,000 will become closer to. I have no clue what. Like, there's nothing here. That's the weird part about this, is nothing really explains what could be there, unless it's just something that you have to unlock later. score times 8, I suppose, also means I could take a character here and we come back to Yoda and we can start grinding a little bit better. So 1,000, like 1,000 or 100 silver for silver, is it really only 100? Isn't that much. But when we come over here and it makes a blue, which is I think worth 1,000, now worth 8,000. This, which is I think worth 10,000. Yes, so you can see a massive improvement in studs there. So while it's still not really worth it to come over here and smash these and then run around the edge to this, it is worth it to go down these areas and get the obvious grinding studs that refill each time I play a level. So that puts us at a nice almost 200,000 studs before we even do a level again. If we do one level, we'd be up to 1,000,000, and score times 6 I think wants 10 million, so 10 more levels, possibly, hopefully less, to do. And see, we just did this one, and next time we're gonna have to do this one, and then I believe we are done with the separatist levels. At least right now we are. We've done, I think, all that we can, but that doesn't particularly mean that we've done all of them. Unfortunately, it also means we should start going backwards, because this one will be red and it will be locked. But I think everything will be unlocked and we'll just start in Genosis, and then anything without a check mark, which should be the blinking red ones, we'll have to do again, and it's a decent amount of them. Some of them we've already done though, so we're looking at like 5 or 6 more things. And we're at 49.8% done, and we have 5 of 18 red bricks and almost 60 gold bricks. Man, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while until we finish this. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.